to the launch operations manager. The launch team wishes you good luck and Godspeed. Thank you very much. No, it'll be a good one.
Will be coming up on the automatic sequence, just after 10 or 15 seconds from the time. All still go at the time. Neil Armstrong reported back when we received the certificate. Thank you very much. We know it will be a good flight.
Firing command coming in now. We're on an automatic sequence as the master computer supervises hundreds of events occurring over these last few minutes. Oxidizer tanks from the second and third stages now have pressurized. T-minus 60 seconds and counting. We passed T-minus 60. 55 seconds and counting. All the second stage tanks now pressurized. 35 seconds and counting. 30 seconds and counting. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It was 1969 and man had just traveled to the moon. Everyone was staring at the heavens and aiming for the stars, except Samsung. We had started our little company in the same year. And amidst all the talk of the moon, we were thinking more about the Earth. If man could defy such barriers in the pursuit of such extraordinary dreams, then didn't someone have to do the same thing for people's ordinary lives? And didn't that someone have to be Samsung? We had found our purpose, to do the right thing for the people and eventually mankind. To free people from their daily chores by making wonderful, reliable washing machines. To help families share more moments together by building great TVs. To keep people close by always having them in your hand. And so, for 50 years, we found joy in making the right products for the right reasons and overcoming all obstacles. This year, we have been looking up at the moon. It reminds us of where it all began, but it's still only our second favorite place in space.
Please welcome President and CEO, Head of IT and Mobile Communications Division, DJ Ko.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Thank you. And welcome to SDC 2019. I'm so excited to see you all as we celebrate Samsung's 50th anniversary. Since 1969, Samsung has pushed the boundaries of innovation to make people's lives more convenient and more fun. From washing machines to TVs and smartphones, we have been transforming the way people live, work, and connect. I'm proud of what we have achieved, but I know we could never have done it without you. We are so fortunate to work with the world's best developers and designers. I'm humbled by your partnership and grateful for your amazing work. Together, we have built an extensive and secure ecosystem of devices, services, and partners that is unmatched in scale. Together, we have inspired 1 billion people with connected experiences across billions of Samsung smartphones, watches, tablets, TVs, and appliances. And together, we have given 400 million people a reason to use the Galaxy Store every month for the great apps and services you create. But I believe what we have achieved so far is just the beginning of a much longer journey. Now, it is time to look to the future and opportunities that lie ahead. Over the past year, the outlines of a new technology revolution have become in focus. It will be built on unprecedented speed, intelligence, and insight. With the convergence of disruptive technologies, it is time to think about the next generation of immersive and personal experiences. Today, every company is racing to embrace AI, 5G, and the Internet of Things. In a world where mobile experiences are the future, we continue to transform devices into open and scalable platforms that will unlock the power of Bixby, SmartThings, and the blockchain ecosystem. And we continue to make progress toward our vision to be the innovator of new mobile experiences that flow seamlessly and continuously wherever we go. This progress is built on open collaboration that unites Samsung and all the great innovators here today in a shared quest to surpass technology's limits. This is our greatest opportunity to help businesses everywhere chart a new path forward. This is why Samsung and IBM are working together to unleash the power of AI and the cloud across Samsung's broad array of devices. It's why Samsung and Microsoft are creating unified mobile experiences for the digital workplace. It is why Samsung and Intel are expanding our partnership to deliver game-changing devices and usher in a new era of mobile computing. And it is why we must all work together as co-innovators to help our customers thrive. So here at SDC, we will showcase amazing experiences that you have created. Today, we will celebrate the most exciting apps and content from our great developer community by announcing the winners of the Best of Galaxy Store Awards 2019. And today, we will meet the finalists of Samsung's first mobile design competition. Please give them a big hand. Please. Thank you. But while our ambition is to unlock mobile experience innovation and create opportunity for everyone here today, we know we have a deeper responsibility. a responsibility to work together to find answers to the world's most pressing problems. This is why we created Samsung Solve for Tomorrow, to inspire students to find creative technology solutions for their community's problems. Over the last 10 years, more than 800,000 students from 26 countries have participated. And in the United States, we have provided more than $50 million in technology to support their projects. I'm so impressed by what they have created. A mobile app that helps students with the poor vision get free eye exams. Smart stop signs that warn drivers to slow down when a school bus is ahead. And a way for classrooms to be safe during emergencies. It is amazing to see how the next generation of developers is thinking about the future of mobile experiences. Please join us in celebrating our decade-long commitment with our past winners. Over there. Thank you. Thank you. At Samsung, solving pressing problems also means using mobile innovation to help people take small steps to make a big difference. 2 months ago, I announced the Samsung Global Goals app, a new way for the Galaxy community to support the causes they care about. I'm pleased to announce that it is available in more than 200 countries on a wide range of Samsung smartphones. And that Samsung will match the proceeds from the Samsung Global Goals app and donate the same amount. I hope, thank you. Thank you. I hope you will take some time later today to see how you can use it to help build a better future by enabling people. Now, it's time to sit back and enjoy the show. We are excited to announce enhanced tools and programs to help developers pursue mobile innovation without barriers or limits. We will show you how easy it is to build capsules with Bixby Developer Studio and publish them on Bixby Marketplace. How One UI brings the hardware and software together to create an intuitive experience across devices. How you can take advantage of Samsung Knox to build end-to-end security into every solution and experience. And why Galaxy is the #1 platform for developers and partners who are ready to join us in creating a bold new future. Thank you. Today, we also have a very special guest you won't want to miss. Once again, thank you so much for being here. We truly couldn't do it without you. And now, please welcome my colleague, Jung.
Thank you, DJ. Thank you. Hello, SDC 2019. I'm so excited to be here with you again, and I want to start things off with our AI platform, Bixby. I will cover both our progress and what's next. In 2017, we introduced Bixby as a ubiquitous, personal, and open AI service. And last year, we promised to expand Bixby as a single scalable AI platform to integrate it into Samsung appliances, TVs, and more mobile devices. And in 2019, we made it even easier to use Bixby. We added new capabilities, not only on our flagship devices, but also on most of our A-series devices, on more Galaxy tablets and watches, TVs, and home appliances. Just to give you countless new ways of integrating intelligence into everything you do. We also added 5 new languages, bringing Bixby to a total of 8 languages, a true polyglot. That means your Bixby capsules can capture attention of more people around the globe. In fact, people around the world can use Bixby on more than 160 million devices, and the number is growing every day. It is an amazing opportunity for developers, but this is just the beginning. We want to bring the intelligence and convenience of the Bixby experiences you create to more people. And that's why we are making it even easier for developers to build, launch, and scale on the Bixby platform. And of course, we want to create exciting, fun, and useful experiences, and we are giving you the tools to build them on the Bixby platform. At SDC last year, we launched the Bixby Developer Studio, a best-in-class developer tool that we use in-house too. And your excitement for this new environment has been tremendous. Actually, in the past 6 months, the size of Bixby developer community has doubled. And today, we are making Bixby developer tools even better. And my colleagues will be out in just a few minutes to demonstrate the latest, and I think you're gonna love it. But in the meantime, I'd like to talk a little more about Bixby Marketplace, which we launched this past June in both Korea and the US. We think it's a game changer as it is bringing AI and voice assistance to the developer forefront. Much like the mobile app store did for developers, the Bixby Marketplace makes it easier for people to discover what you create. So, as we promised last year, we are delivering Bixby on more devices and more languages, and more services are being added to Bixby every day. For me, Bixby is already a huge part of my daily life. It's with me from the start of the day till I go to bed. I wake up with the Bixby alarm, and I use it to get my news on my way to the office. And Bixby manages most of my schedule and messages. And of course, I listen to music with Bixby. And then back at home in the evening, I control everything with Bixby. My TV and lighting, all with Bixby and SmartThings. And actually, it's a huge time saver for me every day, and I really love it. And I'm excited to see more services from you through our marketplace as we make it easier for you to develop Bixby capsules and bring them to the end users and also get their feedback. So we have been having a very busy 2019 with more devices, more languages, and new ways for you to create Bixby services. And we are not done yet, because we see an amazing opportunity to connect everything, from TVs and mobile devices to your air conditioners and robot vacuums with our single AI platform. With your help, with your innovation and your passion, we can together create a true, intelligent, connected future. Yes, a true connected future. And to share more about what we are creating for you, please welcome Larry and Adam. Thank you.
Thanks, ES. Hello and welcome, everyone. Our Bixby team has been busy, and we have many exciting things to show you. So let's get started. When we last saw you at Bixby events in LA, San Francisco, and New York, we heard that you were impressed with Bixby Developer Studio. But we also heard that there were still challenges with building your very first capsule. So we wanted to give you an easier way to get up and running that we think you're going to love. We call it Bixby templates. Adam, let's show it how it works.
With Bixby templates, you no longer have to build a capsule from scratch. You can now just choose a template that fits what you're building, such as a facts capsule, a jokes capsule, a podcast, a quiz. And many of those templates are really quite simple. Just enter in some jokes or quiz questions, and you're done. Now, let me show you something really cool we've built for you in collaboration with the Samsung AI Lab in Paris. It's called the Import and Search template. With this, you can create a capsule from any table filled with data. As you can see from my T-shirt, I'm a huge basketball fan. Go Warriors. All right, yes. So for this demonstration, we're going to start with two tables. One of them that lists basketball teams with team name, home arena, logo, etc. And the other, a schedule that has the home team, the away team, a date and a time for the game. So let's load these into the template. First, we'll load the game spreadsheet and call it game. We'll upload the team spreadsheet, call it team. And now I'll give the capsule a name. And then we hit the Generate button. And that's it.
So in just a few seconds, the template has generated a completely working capsule using the data. Adam, let's try running one of the queries.
All right.
Here are some teams.
This is awesome. It's fast, it's easy, and it's beautiful. You won't find this in any other assistants.
Now, to complete my capsule, the next thing I need to do is come up with the use cases that someone might ask about my data. To do this, I just enter in a request. Let's do what games are happening next month in Los Angeles. And from that, I'll enter the goal and the inputs. In the goal, I want to return a list of games. Los Angeles is a geo search term, so we'll look for search terms. Next month is a daytime input. And in this query, we want Los Angeles to be the location for the home team. I'll hit Save, and that should do it.
So notice that Bixby has generated all of the code automatically.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah. So it's determined how to integrate all of the data sources and the tables, when to interact with the user, and what to learn from those interactions.
Let's run the query that we just entered. Bring up the simulator.
Which home team?
So notice that two different teams have home court in Los Angeles. So Bixby automatically asks which one I'm interested in. Choose one of them.
Here are some games.
So here are the games next month happening for this team in Los Angeles.
Thanks, Adam. This is awesome. So you can now create a capsule just by finding an interesting data source, telling Bixby what users might ask, all without writing any code. Yeah. And we have another announcement to make. Starting today, you can develop Bixby capsules that support natural language categories, or NL categories for short. NL categories bring several important advantages to your development. First, NL categories simplifies how users discover Bixby capsules. So rather than browsing the marketplace, NL categories can be discovered as part of the user's request.
For example, if there are no enabled rideshare capsules, Bixby will automatically pull relevant ones from the marketplace. Let's give it a try. Get me a ride.
To do that, you'll need to add a rideshare capsule.
Now, if I enable just one capsule, any rideshare request will automatically be sent to that capsule. But if I enable multiple providers, then it's going to ask me which one I want. We'll give that a try. Get me a ride to San Francisco.
Which capsule do you want to use?
Now, I can either have it ask me every time which one I want, or I can set a default preference for future requests.
Should I always use Lyft for rideshare?
And even after setting a default preference, I can always select the capsule that I want by using specific language, such as, I need an Uber.
I need your...
So the second advantage of NL categories is its impact on usage and engagement. So rather than having to ask for a capsule by name, requests for third-party capsules are simpler and more natural. So we're starting with the NL categories listed here, and many more are going to be added in the coming months. So we've made it easier for you to build capsules, discover them, and use them. The next step is bringing your capsules to as many people as possible. As ES mentioned, Bixby is already deployed on 160 million Samsung devices, including phones, TVs, smartwatches, tablets, and refrigerators. We're excited to announce that starting today, Bixby Developer Studio will offer support for every Bixby-compatible device.
Yeah.
So no longer will third-party developers be limited to only creating capsules for smartphones. And you can get a head start building capsules for all these Samsung devices now, and the marketplaces will be open soon in 2020. And finally, we're making it super easy for your capsules to work on any Bixby-compatible device with the new Bixby Views.
To do this, it's really easy. All you have to do is add one line of code to your capsule BXB for each device you care about. So here, I'm going to enable Bixby on TV. Here, I'll enable my capsule for watch. And let's add refrigerator as well. And just like that, we can now bring this up in our simulator and run the capsule. If you want, of course, you can always tweak by hand the experience, but default, it's automatically generated. So here it is running on a TV.
Which home team? Here are some games.
So notice that the interface has been automatically adapted to work not on a touch screen, but with a remote control interface. And now let's see what it looks like on a watch. Show me all teams.
Here are some teams.
From large screen to small, your capsule can be automatically translated to work on multiple devices to reach the largest audience possible.
So we've told you how we're making it easier to create, to discover, and to easily distribute to a broad range of devices. But we have one more thing for you, a little incentive to get you programming with Bixby. We call it Bixby Dev Jam. Bixby Dev Jam is a developer contest where you can win thousands of dollars in cash and prizes simply by building Bixby capsules. So go to bixbydevjam.com for details and learn more about this. Hey, Adam, Last year, I think you did a magic trick at SDC. It was something with duct tape and a tie. And so everybody's been coming up to me and saying, is Adam going to do another magic trick this year?
Well, I'm obviously not wearing a suit this year, so a tie trick's not going to work. But let me see what I can do. So I'm going to need your help. I want everyone to say the magic word. 1, 2, 3, Bixby.
Bixby.
And this is what I'm going to be wearing at the Bixby Code Lab and the Bixby Developer Sessions. So come learn how to teach Bixby new capabilities using our latest developer studio and win DevJam prizes in the process. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the conference.
Please welcome VP of Engineering, Jaeyeon Jung.
Hello, SDC. It's great to be here again with you, our partners and developers, a number that keeps growing every year. If you were here last year, you might remember that I lead the SmartThings Cloud Engineering team. My team is on a mission to make it easier for you to build, launch, and scale on the SmartThings platform. Since we launched the SmartThings Cloud in 2017, consumers have been using your creations in millions of homes around the globe. SmartThings continues to grow exponentially, and we have big plans for the future. We see a new phase of smart home innovation where devices work seamlessly together to do everything from checking the weather, predicting traffic, and setting the thermostat without lifting a finger. What makes it possible? Open collaboration, open innovation, and developers and partners working together to create what's next. At SDC last year, we told you how we unified different kinds of connected devices under one SmartThings Cloud, and in one SmartThings app to offer a single connected experience. We also introduced new tools and capabilities to make it easier for your devices to integrate with SmartThings. The result? More than 45 million active users are enjoying a seamless connected living experience powered by SmartThings. And the ecosystem now supports more than 5,000 devices. To keep growing, we are incorporating SmartThings into more smart home experiences to empower our users and to give you, our developers, new ways to build on SmartThings. For example, monitoring home security video clips is now as easy as scrolling through SmartThings app. And the SmartThings Cam and the SmartThings Video Service captures the moment if something is amiss. SmartThings will send an alert, and you can see home security clips on the app, refrigerator, and TV. We also know that home security and personal privacy go hand in hand. So we're developing SmartThings Vision, a new home monitoring system that ensures safety while respecting your privacy. By leveraging Samsung ISOCELL motion technology, SmartThings Vision only captures silhouettes and uses Vision AI technology to reduce annoying false alarms from pets and other objects. And to help consumers monitor the home, we introduced SmartThings Air and SmartThings Energy Monitor. These services maintain a fresh and energy-efficient smart home. Ultimately, we are bringing all of these products and services together to make life easier for our SmartThings users. Of course, the next wave of smart home innovation will be created by you, our developers. And our developer workspace has everything you need to get started. For example, if you have smart home devices already connected to another platform, you can easily onboard those devices to SmartThings. Our cloud-to-cloud integration tool allows you to join SmartThings with a new simplified process on the command line interface. And because SmartThings has the largest ecosystem of Zigbee and Z-Wave devices, we've built the Hub Connected Device Connector that lets you integrate with our SmartThings Hub. And finally, we know many of you have cool smart home devices, but you don't want to build a separate cloud to run them. With the SmartThings Device SDK, you don't have to. Now, you can build and run your device right on the SmartThings cloud. The SDK will be widely available in early 2020. In short, SmartThings supports all three types of smart home integration: cloud connection, hub connection, and direct connection. And now, we know today's consumers have lots of smart home choices. They want to make sure that the devices they buy are secure, reliable, and compatible with their systems. That's why we announced an upgraded Works with SmartThings program last year at SDC. Works with SmartThings goes beyond just simply registering a product as a SmartThings compatible device. Developers connect directly with our experts and get comprehensive professional testing. Displaying the certification signals to consumers that the devices they buy are optimized for the SmartThings ecosystem. They get the best possible experience once they have them set up in their home. And since last year, we've been seeing incredible momentum. And we have expanded our partnerships with brands including Sonos, TP-Link, August, Arlo, and Acuity Brands Lighting. We also recently onboarded Globe Electric, which integrates with the SmartThings Cloud through Tuya. And starting today, devices from Tuya's ecosystem will be Works with SmartThings certified and available to SmartThings users. This year, we are doubling down on this Works with SmartThings program by establishing a new global certification center to fast-track your new devices to market. Okay, we talked about devices. Now, let's talk about what's in store for automations. Automations are what turn ordinary tasks into intelligent smart home experiences. Unlike other smart home platforms that support only simple automations, SmartThings also enables more advanced automations. This has been part of our DNA from the very beginning. To make building and managing automations easier, we are introducing a new Rules API. It saves you from building servers to manage time-based preferences and settings, lowering the barrier of entry and reducing costs for you. The Rules API will soon enable local execution, so you can create rules within your hub, reducing latency and ensuring an automation works, even if the internet is down. Our partner, Nanolith, is using the Rules API to set unique sequences of dozens of LED lights in smart homes. We know open source tools are important to you, so we are supporting WebCore, a popular web-based tool that lets you easily create and manage powerful custom automations in just a few clicks. We've even taken steps to integrate the new Rules API into WebCore. Of course, the growth of SmartThings starts with you. Your innovation on the platform inspires us. Billy Care in Australia uses the SmartThings API and SmartThings connected sensors to let caregivers monitor the daily routines of the elderly and get instant alerts in case of an emergency. In Europe, Vodafone is embedding the SmartThings Hub into their existing gateway devices, adding smart home services to their traditional broadband products. We are also working with a number of other partners, such as Calix, Starcom, Technicolor, Ares, Ruckus, and Silicon Labs to make Works as a SmartThings Hub more accessible everywhere. But we know it's not just homeowners looking for smart home solutions. Both tenants and property managers can also benefit from a smart apartment. Smart apartments save energy and reduce expenses for tenants and property managers. And by making living in an apartment a connected experience, property managers can differentiate themselves and retain residents. Samsung is working with partners including Entrata, Ruckus, and IQ to tackle everything from energy management and facility management, making the smart apartment another fully integrated, intelligent piece of our smart home business. Speaking of intelligent, any talk about the smart home can't leave out artificial intelligence. And to that end, we've deepened the integration of Bixby within our IoT ecosystem. With a focus on home security, pets, and loved ones, consumers now can ask, "Hi Bixby, show the nursery camera on TV," and instantly check up on activities in the home. It's powered by what we call the intelligence of things. Learning from user patterns and devices, we can personalize experiences and optimize devices for millions around the world. So, to make sure to visit the SmartThings booth and see how it works, to learn about what's next, and to be a part of the next wave of smart home innovation. Thank you.
Please welcome CIO and EVP, IT and Mobile Communication B2G Business, Terry Halvorsen.
Good morning. Thank you all for coming today. You are all a critical part of what's going to be the next great data information revolution. I'm going to talk a little bit this morning about Samsung's overall security posture because I think that's important to this revolution. But I want to talk a little bit about why I'm at Samsung. Some of you may know before coming to Samsung, I was the Department of Defense Chief Information Officer and spent 37 years in uniform and in government working predominantly on how to secure the nation's biggest and most pressing networks. When I left, lots of opportunities, but Samsung to me had the best technology, the best software, hardware, and an ongoing interest and commitment to security that we're all going to need as we move forward in this next revolution. Samsung had a best-in-class security model, and that's going to be critical, as we move into 5G. Why 5G? 5G is certainly going to bring unbelievable speeds, lower latency. For an industry perspective, it's going to give smart factories, smart cities, smart governments. It's going to have us more interacting back and forth. And it's going to finally deliver on the promise of IoT, that complete set of millions and millions of connections that will make all aspects of our life, I think, much better. More connected world, I think, leads to a more safe world. But to do that, we've got to have good security, or 5G will be just the fastest way for people to get in and get all of our data. The world is certainly digital today. Everything about it, social services, Our interactions with other people are digital. The smartphone has become and will continue to be the touch point for that. We're going to have millions of more connections. The impact of that is going to impact our social lives, our economic lives, our work lives in ways we can just now begin to understand. Security has to be part of that. And I think for the first time, with all the things that are coming together, we can really flip and make security a key part of this and actually start winning the security battle. To do that, though, we need to think about security from the beginning. And Samsung uses something called the Secure Development Lifecycle. That says you talk about security from the first moment that software, that new product, that hardware enters your head. You start baking that security process in from the beginning. And we need you all to be thinking the same way when we're doing that. Samsung can deliver the whole 5G ecosystem. That means it can help with the chips, the network gear, and certainly the endpoint devices. But that means that whole system has to be secure, not just individual parts of it. Samsung, I think, is the company working with you that can best deliver that complete ecosystem security. And we're going to go farther than that. We're going to do things like open up new things. You see, we have the new security rewards program here, where we are actually paying people to find flaws with the systems. Some people like on the other side of what you're doing. That's going to be really critical to moving forward. As we move this forward, we're going to have to work closer with industry, academia, governments, and certainly all of you in the audience. We're going to need to bring some new security issues forward, and we're going to need to make that work with Knox. Knox is defense-grade security. We use it throughout DoD. It's actually used throughout allied nations all around the world. Knox is going to cover the ecosystem. Yes, the endpoint, the phone, still important, but now we need security for sensors. We need security for the network. We need all of that. With your help, using our SDL and our partners, we're going to have a security system that'll have your back. It'll be useful, put into the system. You won't even have to much think about it. Thank you for your time today. Please take advantage of talking to everybody, and please welcome Seungyun to the stage, who's going to talk to you about more specifics with Knox Security. Have a great day.
Thank you, Terry. My name is Seungyun, and like Terry, this is my first SDC. I joined the Samsung Knox team in 2014, and as a leader of the engineering team, I have been a part of amazing developments in security and privacy. It's a great time to be in the security space. That's because we are finally ready for the connected, intelligent future, where the increase in technology is matched by the ability to manage our digital security. Now, the conversation around security often focuses on threats, but I think the future of digital security is much wider than that, and it all starts with Samsung's Knox. Knox is software that is built around hardware root of trust, not just implemented after the device is built, giving it a foundation like no other security system in the market. This foundation means that Knox secures devices across every layer at all times. With a trusted execution environment, Knox runs a continuous chain of security checks on booting components and protects highly sensitive information from unauthorized access or modification at runtime. The Knox platform was designed for the way people really use their devices. Its security architecture keeps all data encrypted where the device is on or off, that transits data in a secure manner using non-bypassable VPN options. It's all enough for us. It's not enough, but it's not enough for us to have Knox in our back pocket. We want you, our partners, to build on it too. The Knox SDK provides granular security and management functions to give our solution partners more opportunities to provide Knox for their customers. Partners can leverage the Knox attestation APIs to check device health data at runtime to ensure the device software has not been tampered with. It also has a dual DOT feature, which enables partners to strengthen their data security with 2 layers of encryption. Even better, we offer a channel to access Knox plugin. We call it the Knox Service plugin, which is available for partners to enable zero-day support of new Knox features to their customers. Of course, Samsung has robust security processes, including secure development lifecycle management, security patch updates, and incident management. We are one of the first companies to offer regular security updates and now offer security updates for all models on a regular basis to protect our customers against newly found vulnerabilities. Now, in this increasing mobile world, we need to enhance every type of device security. With devices that are secure by design, with the constant vigilance of Knox, we are now looking into important areas like authentication and identification to ensure consumer trust and confidence. That's why we've updated Samsung Pass. Combining our cutting-edge security technologies with digital identity networks from our partners to create an evolved digital identity platform. Samsung Pass has the potential to transform how we manage personal information. With its identity management capabilities, consumers can identify themselves in a more reliable and modern way. Buy the last-minute Halloween costume or book a favorite hotel room with an added security measure to give consumers an extra bit of confidence. For developers, we are introducing an SDK that will make it easier for you to work directly with consumers and partners with one reliable identification system to help simplify the way your consumers prove their identity. Of course, this is all rooted in user privacy and data security. Samsung Pass was built on confidentiality, consent, and transparency, with identification data stored on your device only, never with a third party. To that end, we are also looking to improve the government ID experience around the world, both mobile and digital. We are working closely with the German government to implement the Optimus project, making it easier for citizens to safely and securely use the national ID with online services on their own mobile devices. Of course, to stay at the forefront of security, we can't ignore blockchain. In fact, the Galaxy S10 is one of the first smartphones with blockchain technology built in, which allows for an easier and more secure way to manage blockchain assets and services. And with APIs and SDK support, partner integration into the blockchain ecosystem is easier than ever. Samsung's hardware and software are ready to support you wherever blockchain goes next. We recently introduced the Samsung Blockchain Key Store, which provides a trusted safe place for data and digital keys, where data is never saved to a cloud server, or seen by an operating system. Anything in the blockchain key store is protected even further by Samsung Knox. And in June, we brought the key store to you with the SDK. Now, we are introducing the Samsung Blockchain Platform SDK. For the app developers, the Platform SDK will facilitate the payment gateway and support external cold wallet connection, allowing easier cryptocurrency management. Together, all of these innovations mark a new beginning for the blockchain ecosystem with Samsung at the forefront. So, with digital security at the focus, we are excited to share the opportunity for you to go deeper right here at SDC. It's called Hacker's Playground. Here, you can learn from fascinating cases and show off your skills by participating in the open Capture the Flag competitions. It's open to any software or security researcher. The competition will start right after the keynote. From product design to delivery, we want to work together to build a trust relationship with consumers with data security as a foundation. To the developers and partners in this room, you play a major part in making this a reality. And I want to thank you for sharing in our vision of secure and trusted ecosystem for everyone. Thank you for the warm welcome, and I hope you enjoy the rest of SDC 2019.
Please welcome VP of Product for Smart TV, Sang Kim.
안녕하세요. Hello, SDC 2019. You are our colleagues, our partners. What we build at Samsung, we build together. And I can't wait to discover what next year has in store for all of us. We all know that today, our customers are watching more streaming content than ever before. 3 out of every 4 smart TV users stream video. Now, when you hear stats like this, you might think that most of these people are cutting the cord. But the truth is that consumers don't think of streaming as a substitute for live TV. They're combining the two to create a unified experience. 44% of viewers switch back and forth between streaming video and watching linear TV. That's why, at Samsung, we're focused on helping consumers have the best of both worlds, with premium content available across both streaming and linear TV. With our Tizen platform, our customers can stream content from thousands of apps like Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and the Apple TV app, including all new Apple original TV shows and movies from the Apple TV Plus service launching in just a few days. And we're thrilled that Samsung will offer this subscription service to fans globally in the Apple TV app for the first time. And in addition to a wide selection of streaming apps, consumers can enjoy a lean-back viewing experience with over 70 live and linear channels on Samsung TV Plus. With these choices, it's no wonder that in the past month alone, our customers have watched just about 1 billion hours of live TV and nearly an equal amount of streaming content. This represents an unparalleled opportunity across nearly 100 million smart TVs that support Tizen around the world. Today, I want to talk about how we can seize that opportunity and elevate the Samsung Smart TV experience on Tizen. Let's start with how we're redefining the experience of watching TV. Samsung TV Plus is our free, ad-supported smart TV video service, which delivers instant access to over 70 channels in news, sports, entertainment, and more. Samsung TV Plus includes channels like CBS News, Lively Place from A&E Networks, Tastemade, Outside TV Plus, and much more. So for the news buffs, sports fans, aspiring chefs, or all of the above, Samsung TV Plus has something to suit every interest. As a pre-installed app on every 2016 to 2019 smart TVs, Samsung TV Plus is one of the most used apps on our TVs with millions of active monthly users. That's because there's no download, additional device, or credit card needed. With just an internet connection, consumers get a frictionless experience and start watching TV instantly and for free. We're proud of what Samsung TV Plus has accomplished, and we're excited to grow the platform with creative collaborators like you. Thanks. Simply provide your content, and our distribution partners like Amagi, Whirl, or Zumo will help to deliver it. And once you've launched your channel, we'll work with you to develop unique marketing strategies that can grow your audience, increase viewership, and drive monetization on our platform. Let's take a look at Samsung TV Plus. Samsung TV Plus offers access to a vast library of content. Now, but when it comes to watching TV, content is only half the equation. The other thing we have to consider is picture quality. Now, it used to be that the standard for content was 2K. Today, it's 4K. And soon, it will become 8K. At Samsung, we believe that once people experience 8K content, they won't want to watch anything else. That's because we're working with partners to develop native 8K content. It's also why we're helping consumers see the difference for themselves with our new AI upscaling technology. It uses machine learning to upscale content into pristine and stunning 8K, no matter its original resolution. Consumers will always get the highest quality viewing experience possible, whether they're watching an 8K documentary, a 4K drama, or an HD broadcast of their favorite sports game. Now, some of you might hear 8K and start thinking about bandwidth limitations. You might ask yourself if the average household will have sufficient network bandwidth to stream native 8K content when it becomes available. Well, we solve that problem. Our AI ScaleNet technology allows consumers to enjoy 8K content without taxing their network bandwidth. AI ScaleNet uses a deep neural network to connect and train the TV's downscaling encoders and upscaling decoders. The result is that consumers can stream 8K content at 4K speeds without losing any of the original 8K picture quality. But we know that picture quality isn't just important to our consumers, it's important to you, the developers. That's why we're introducing new tools that allow anyone to easily create, edit, and view HDR10+ images. content creators are using these tools to effortlessly create HDR10+ content and distribute across a wide range of smartphones, streaming devices, tablets, and TVs. Now, while we're improving the TV experience, we've taken great strides to deliver a better developer experience on Tizen. That starts with the Tizen SDK. We want to make it as easily as possible for you to develop programs for our smart TVs. So, over the past year, we've added support for two of the most popular coding editors, VS Code and Atom. It's also why we've added a new program, WITS, to the Tizen SDK. WITS is a new way to test code edits on the TV. Now, instead of the time that you would normally have to spend packaging and reinstalling your code, you can just send your modified code through WITS, and it'll automatically display your edits on the TV. Our R&D team calls it Live Reload. We think it'll save you a massive amount of time in the development process. WITS is the first application of its kind for TV development, and we're excited to show it off. We hope you come by our booth to try WITS for yourself. And while you're there, you can also try our proprietary new streaming testing tool, Easiest. Now, let's say you've made some recent improvements to your code and want to make sure it didn't accidentally alter your stream. Now, normally, that means spending time and resources just to develop a testing app. But with Easiest, you don't need to develop an app. All you need to do is plug in the content URL, and it'll automatically test content playback on our smart TVs. Now, while we're making it easier for you to develop programs for Tizen, we also want to make it easier for you to grow your business with Tizen. These days, consumers are increasingly watching free ad-supported video content. That's why we're developing solutions to help content partners integrate ads and to monetize them. Our upcoming Ads SDK will provide a more efficient and transparent method for ad distribution, management, and measurement for third-party app developers. At the same time, we respect concerns about privacy. That's why we're launching Taifa next month. If you're not already familiar with it, Taifa is a randomized identifier for advertising on Samsung smart TVs. It supports recommendation from the IAB, the organization that develops standards for the industry. With Taifa, people only see targeted ads if they're opted in. It identifies that the TV is not connected to any personally identifiable information and can be reset by the customers at any time. It makes it easier for developers to comply with guidelines from the IAB. We expect Taifa to improve Samsung's smart TV ecosystem while addressing consumer privacy. Thanks. Another way we're helping Tizen to work for you is by examining every stage of interaction within the Tizen platform. That includes billing processes for content providers with paid subscriptions or transactional services. With Samsung's proprietary billing system for the smart TV, we integrate into your workflow. You can register products, control direct insertions, and manage revenue, giving you complete control at every moment of interaction. You can access all of these services by visiting our seller site and joining us as a Samsung checkout partner. Because at the end of the day, we're all here for one reason: to deliver a one-of-a-kind home entertainment experience for consumers. And that means putting content front and center. That's why we're giving you, the creators and developers, the tools you need to expand your experiences and grow your business. After all, your success is our success. We're making it easier than ever to integrate and deploy your services on Tizen, the world's largest TV platform. And soon, that platform will get even larger. That's because, for the first time, we're going to make the Tizen TV OS available to other manufacturers, creating a unique opportunity for you to reach even more consumers around the world. So we hope you join us in setting a new standard for the next era of television. We're excited to work with you. Thank you, and have a great show.
Please welcome VP, Head of Framework R&D Group, Mobile Communications, Sally Hae-soon Chung.
Hello, everyone. It's so great to see you all here and be able to share with you the amazing thing my team and I have been working on. At Samsung, an open approach to innovation is at the heart of everything we do. This means pushing ourselves to explore new ideas and solutions. And it means giving developers and our partners the space to create truly meaningful experiences for our users. Our intuitive and easy-to-use mobile experience, One UI, was founded on this very open approach. We received so many positive comments after we unveiled the user experience at SDC last year. Thank you all so much for that. Thanks. So many people told us that user-centric layout helps them easily navigate larger phones. People loved that we were one of the first to introduce dark mode to the UX, which reduced stress on the eyes. It's this kind of responsive that drives us to keep making One UI even better. We want to give our users the best mobile experience possible. And today, I'm pleased to present to you One UI 2. Yeah, it looks amazing, right? From its visual language to its accessibility features, we fine-tuned One UI 2 based on 3 principles, making it into a simpler, more natural, and visually comfortable smartphone experience. The simplicity is One UI 2 helps you stay focused by delivering key information to you at the right place, at the right time. Let me give you an example. How many of you have received a phone call or message while watching a video in full screen? Yeah, it looks like most of you. When the notification pops up, it takes up a sizable part of the display and becomes a distraction. For One UI 2, we strip the call notification down to the essentials, so it minimizes interruptions so you can continue to enjoy what you're watching or playing your game. We also simplify the volume pop-up to help you stay focused on what's important. Making smartphone interactions more natural is the second principle of One UI. We achieve this by using the upper area of the display as a viewing area and reserving the lower part of the screen for touch interactions. On One UI 2, the viewing area provides more information for the apps you are using. For example, you can easily check the number of unread messages or quickly see how many photos and videos you have. More features are also within your thumb's reach. When you open a folder in the home screen, all the items appear lower on the display. Did you spot the difference? Android default pop-up now appear at the bottom of the screen instead of the center. We have also grouped related function keys together so you can complete tasks like arranging your schedule without moving back and forth across the screen. With One UI 2, you don't have to test your thumb's flexibility. That is great. This brings me to the third and final design principle of One UI. The mobile experience should be comfortable and intuitive for your eyes as well as your hands. For One UI 2, we extended our popular dark mode to the lock screen and home screen. If your wallpaper is a portrait, One UI will automatically adjust the image, ensure it looks natural. The notification and pop-ups are also darker. And with the blue light filter, dark mode offers even more comfort for your eyes. Now, like many of you, I have my favorite photo set in my lock screen. With One UI 2, the lock screen clock and captions will always be visible. By analyzing the tones and composition of the image, the lock screen automatically finds the clearest color and shadow combinations. If there's a bright area in the image, it will use a dark color for contrast. This feature even works with dynamic lock screen, as the wallpaper changes automatically, so will the clock and captions. In order to make One UI 2 more intuitive, we've also given app icons more vivid colors, so you can spot them easily. In addition, we have even animated some icons. For example, in the SmartThings app, the icons will come alive when you tap them to let you know which appliances you are using. I think they are really cute. The settings icon will also start rotating on the home screen when you load a software update. This means you can easily keep an eye on the progress without constantly returning to the setting page. One UI gives an opportunity to build a great smartphone experience for our users. We believe this single unified experience should extend to every device in the Samsung Galaxy ecosystem, from smartphones to tablets, watches, to foldable devices. That's why we have optimized One UI to work on mobile devices of different shapes and sizes. Let's take our wearables, for example. We made the icons and text bolder so users can easily check information at a glance, no matter the size of the display. We also optimized One UI for Galaxy Fold to ensure the experience is seamless whether the device folded or unfolded. But our innovation in the mobile user experience don't stop here. Since our announcement at SDC last year, we have been maximizing the potential of the groundbreaking Infinity Flex display. We didn't just build a new category-defining display, we opened up the UX to all developers to improve the experience even further. we worked closely with Google and helped bring support for foldables to the Android platform. As you all know, the foldable emulator is now a part of Android 10. Hundreds of partners have already joined us on the journey to realize our vision for new foldable mobile experience. And now, you can also make your vision a reality on this cutting-edge form factor. But this is just the beginning. With the Galaxy Fold, we create a device that expands the experience when it unfolds. It instantly gives you more space to work and play. But the amazing thing with the foldable technology is that it can also become more compact. Like this. Incredible, right? This brand new form factor we're now exploring will not only easily fit in your pocket, but it also change the way you use your phone, even when you take photos and videos. As a pioneer in the foldable category, we understand that every innovative form factor requires an equally innovative user experience. That's why we need your creativity to bring this new generation of technology to life. Now, as you all know, helping our users drive our innovations. Right from the start, One UI was designed to remove as many obstacles as possible to give everyone equal access to our mobile experience. That's why we continue to listen to our users' feedback and build on their comments and suggestions. All of this ensures that the experiences our software team develop help everyone every day. For example, the high contrast theme improves readability for users with reduced vision. It's one of our most popular features that has been downloaded by around 15 million people. In line with this, we further enhanced the high contrast keyboard so our users can type with ease. We also developed a new feature which allows Galaxy smartphone to amplify ambient sound to deliver better hearing to users via the headphones. And by following vibration from the light sensing feature, users with visual impairment can navigate their surroundings better. It also lets you know when to turn the light on and off. Going forward, our accessibility feature will update more regularly. You will receive them as you do with other apps. We cannot wait for our users to try these features, and we will continue improving One UI to give everyone the best mobile experience possible. Since launching the beta version earlier this month, we have received incredibly valuable feedback. We'd like to keep hearing your thoughts on how we can continue improving the Galaxy user experience. We plan to officially release One UI 2 with Android 10 in the next few months. Please join us at Tech Square, where you can try out our new user experience for yourself. And to give you more information about One UI 2, we'll be holding an in-depth session tomorrow afternoon. Looking toward future devices, Samsung is empowering users to express and share themselves to the fullest through intelligent, inventive, and integrated experiences. The keyboard is a key communication tool of the smartphone. We believe the Samsung keyboard should be a platform that integrates all the features we need to share our lives and discover more. The Galaxy Note 10 introduced real-time Bitmoji sticker suggestion to the keyboard experience. Building on this, we are continuing to work with other partners and developers to bring more third-party services to the keyboard. In addition, we also plan to let you easily undo or redo changes with a simple swipe to help you type with ease. It's like having Ctrl-Z on your smartphone. And with the Samsung Pass integration, you'll be able to easily pull up personal information securely, like your ID, password, or credit card number without having to type it in every time. But that's not all. We are also working on inventive ways for you to share multimedia content with others. For example, it's going to be super easy to share images and videos with multiple friends at the same time. You will also be enjoyed to share the music experience by connecting your phone to a Bluetooth speaker through a friend's existing connection. This means no more hassle to set up or pair with new speaker, and it's especially useful for sharing music in a car. I cannot wait to try myself. We hope all of you can join us to bring these experiences to our users, so stay tuned. Improving the mobile experience isn't all that we've been doing. With innovative solutions and cutting-edge products, we will also be designing new ways to enhance productivity on the go. And on that note, to share with you our new vision of mobile computing, please welcome Halvorsen and Jung.
Thanks, Sally. It's really exciting to be here. And really, it's an honor to represent our global teams who are involved in making the future of computing at Samsung come alive. And that future is helping you navigate the constant flow between work and life, with new experiences that make everything easier, simpler, and better. This began with a landmark partnership with Microsoft, which we announced at the Galaxy Note 10 Unpacked. And since then, we've been expanding on that strategy. Soon, you'll be able to automatically sync all the photos in your gallery to OneDrive, making it easy to access them across your other devices. Second, we're bringing the Outlook app to the Galaxy Watch, allowing you to check your email directly on your wrist. Finally, with your phone app and link to Windows, you'll be able to make and take calls directly on your PC. All these great features are coming later this year. This is so exciting for our consumers. And what's even more exciting is how developers can get involved in advancing our partnership with Microsoft. To tell you more, please welcome from Microsoft, John Tinter.
Thank you very much for having me. Really excited to be here. I have the pleasure of leading and supporting a team at Microsoft that works every day with Samsung on how we can bring innovative experiences to our users. That partnership works because we have a shared vision. It's a vision that puts the human at the center. It's a vision that recognizes that as computing devices become more ubiquitous in our lives, they need to work seamlessly together. Users expect that the applications and services they use every day work across every single device. In particular, it's imperative to remove the disconnect between the phone and the PC. And that has been the core of the partnership that we've been working together with Samsung. Hassan showed you just a sneak peek of the innovation that's to come. What I want to do now is invite you as developers to join us in creating those experiences. Microsoft 365 is the world's productivity cloud. It's used by hundreds of millions of users every single day to get work done. It encompasses familiar apps like Windows 10, Office 365, and Microsoft's enterprise management security solutions. Underneath Microsoft 365 is Microsoft Graph. Microsoft Graph is the data and insights that makes Microsoft 365 possible. It's a gateway to intelligence. What it does is start with the user at the center, and then helps me understand all the things that are important to that user. Who are the people they work with? What are the groups and teams that they are a part of? What are the files and documents that they're collaborating on that are important to them? What are the meetings and things that they are attending? All of that exposed to developers through a unified set of APIs that allows you to create some pretty cool experiences. Let me give you an example. We use Microsoft Graph in our own products. In this case, you can see it in Outlook. If you look at the Outlook on the Note 10, you see a feature called Intelligent Search. That's designed to put the information that I, as a user, need right in front of my fingertips. It starts at the top with people. People's a dynamic concept. The people that are important to me is different today than it is tomorrow, than it is a week from now. And what you see right now is the people who are most important for me today. Jay Kim, who I work with very closely on the Samsung team. Jason and Matthew on my team, who helped me prepare for this event. And my boss, Peggy, who's anxiously waiting for me to send her a note and let her know how this goes. The example of Jason is actually a really interesting one, and you can start to see the intelligence of Graph. Odd fact, 4% of my team is named Jason. And so when I want to email Jason, or I said, hey, Outlook, send a note to Jason, the Jason that's relevant to me changes all the time. This week it's Jason Shin. Next week it's Jason Fujioka. In 3 weeks it's Jason Gruber. By understanding who I'm collaborating with on documents, who I'm attending meeting with, Microsoft Graph is able to intelligently predict who is the right Jason. The other thing that's interesting about Graph is its ability to provide a perspective on your whole life, not just my work, but my personal. The fact that Graph knows that Jay Tinter at Microsoft.com and Tinter at Outlook.com are the same person creates some pretty cool experiences. What you see here is the upcoming, a quick snapshot of things that are happening in my life. In this case, it's a package coming from the US Postal Service. My son, obsessed Star Wars fan, is going as Luke Skywalker for Halloween. He's missing the critical component of his costume, which is the lightsaber. I can quickly look and see at a glance the fact that it's going to make it in time for Halloween. And then with a swipe, I could see the next thing there, which is actually a work-related thing. It's my flight information for flying home to make sure that I'll be there and get back in time for Halloween. This is just an example about how Microsoft uses Graph, but let me show you how a third party uses Graph in our partnership with SurveyMonkey. Peer feedback is unbelievably important. It's a valuable tool for doing your job really well. I don't know about you, I'm constantly forgetting to ask. I never think of going to my peers and saying, hey, how am I doing? SurveyMonkey has used Graph to create an application that solves that problem. Again, what you see on the Note 10 is an experience for me. SurveyMonkey sends me an email. That email uses all the same Graph APIs to suggest the people that I work with that I should be asking for feedback. But not only does it do that, it allows me directly within the context of the email, without having to go to a website or another application, to pick the people I want to send the feedback request to, and then to immediately send the request. And then what you see on the Galaxy Book S is the experience for my peers. Once again, they get an email asking for feedback on me. They don't have to leave the context. Using the actionable message framework that's built into Outlook and part of Graph, they can directly respond and provide the feedback from within the application. This is just one example of the powerful things that can be done on top of Graph. What SurveyMonkey did for their business, what we have done for ours, you can do for yours. I want to invite you to attend our tech sessions on powering your applications with Microsoft Graph, as well as visit us in the Graph API Code Lab. I thank you again for having me, and I genuinely look forward to seeing the innovative experiences that you will create.
Thank you, John. We're really excited about where this partnership is going to take us. At the most recent Unpack, we unveiled the Galaxy Book S. It's part of our larger vision for the new mobile computing era, bringing together the connectivity of the smartphone with the productivity power of the PC. So you have the freedom to work anywhere, anytime. And we're building on this idea. We're bringing the best of our technology to our computing devices, giving you a seamless Samsung experience for productivity, mobility, and continuity. We did that by combining what people love from our phones, tablets, PCs, and TVs, bringing to life our Galaxy computing vision. And with that, I'm so thrilled to announce the Galaxy Book series. Thank you. The Galaxy Book S, Ion, and Flex, just beautiful devices. And inside, they're built for performance. The new Galaxy Book S is equipped with the high-performance and power-efficient Intel Lakefield processor. It supports LTE connectivity, which means it's always connected like a smartphone. For generations, we've been told that there's always a trade-off between form and function. But with our newest computing devices, form is functional. As I said earlier, we combined everyone's favorite features from other categories to take your computing experience to the next level. And I'm sure you all know that QLEDs are the revolutionary displays in the best of Samsung TVs. It's really the gold standard for the industry because of their ability to improve contrast and show bright and lifelike colors. Well, the Galaxy Book Ion is the first computing device featuring this incredible display. Thank you. With 100% color volume, whatever you create or watch will look true to life. The Book Ion is powered by a 10th generation Intel Comet Lake processor. It weighs less than a kilogram or around 2 pounds and keeps up with those who are constantly on the go. It features a cool design that's inspired by the book hinge and angles the keyboard just a bit, which makes typing more comfortable. We're also bringing our cutting-edge technology from our Galaxy phones to the Book Ion. So it has a long-lasting battery, but here's my favorite part. We're putting wireless power share right into the trackpad, so you can charge your phone, watch, and any other compatible devices right there. Thank you. All right, let's talk about the Galaxy Book Flex, the ultimate convertible computing device. It's got a 360-degree hinge, and it can transform instantly from an editing studio to a personal journal to an artistic canvas. It comes with an S Pen and Pen Up, so you can draw or take notes and sync them across your Galaxy devices. And you'll be happy to know we've brought one of your favorite features from the Note 10, Air Actions. Now, this is really cool. With Air Actions, you can flip through presentations or remotely control YouTube videos without even touching the device. All of this is powered by an Intel Ice Lake processor, which is optimized for graphic performance and the QLED display. And yes, it also comes with wireless power share. The Galaxy Book Flex is the perfect computing device, and all you creatives are going to love it. The Galaxy Book series are the best Samsung computing devices yet. The Galaxy Book Ion and Flex will be available in select markets starting in December. These three devices mark a new era in Galaxy computing. And we work closely with our partner Intel to bring these powerful products to life. And we've got big plans to expand this partnership and share our vision even further. To tell you more, please welcome, from Intel, Gregory Bryant.
Hey, thank you, Hassan. Hey, it's an honor to be here today at SDC 2019 at the Developer Conference. And I'm excited to share that Intel and Samsung have embarked on a new partnership to take the best of the mobile ecosystem and the computing ecosystem and to bring them together in exciting new ways that deliver exceptional experiences. And it isn't just a forward-looking ambition. As Hassan just showed you some amazing 3 examples resulting from this partnership already, starting with the Galaxy Book S. The Galaxy Book S is based on the Intel Lakefield processor. It's unlike any processor we've ever delivered before. It has our new Foveros 3D stacking technology and a hybrid computing architecture that delivers full IA compatibility for developers, uncompromised performance, energy efficiency, and connectivity, all in an incredibly small footprint. Next, you saw some fantastic examples of the incredible innovation from Samsung's mobile computing initiative combined with Intel's Project Athena initiative, and that's in the form of the Galaxy Book Flex and the Galaxy Book Ion. And I'm excited to share that these are Samsung's first devices that meet the Project Athena specification for mobile computing excellence. They're based on our latest Intel 10th generation Core mobile processors, and they feature fantastic system-level innovation, as you just heard. Amazing real-life battery performance, consistent responsiveness, incredible graphics. We even have accelerated artificial intelligence capabilities on the CPU and the GPU that are exposed through OpenVINO and a variety of other toolkits for developers. And when you bring in the new Samsung-enabled mobile features like DeX, the enhanced S Pen with gesture control, biometric login, wireless power sharing, the computing experience gets even better. But we're not stopping there. I'm excited to say that we're going to take our partnership with Samsung to the next level, and we're going to bring even more amazing capabilities to market and usher in a whole new era of mobile computing experiences and devices, all rooted in our joint deep understanding of human needs and desires of people around the world. Now, of course, that includes connectivity, and we're already delivering devices with integrated Wi-Fi 6 and LTE connectivity, and I'm excited to share that we're also working together on 5G, and you'll hear us do more on that soon. So with that, I just want to say thank you to Samsung, congratulations on the launch of these new devices, and we very much look forward to partnering with you to usher in a whole new era of mobile computing. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Good job. Thank you. Thank you, Gregory. This is such an important partnership for both of our companies. At Samsung, we are excited by the potential of these great new devices to connect our customers to a world of new mobile computing experiences. I look forward to seeing what we achieve together as we unlock the power of a new generation of breakthrough technologies for businesses and consumers. And I want to thank all of you for being here at SDC. I hope you will join us here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. again. We have an amazing lineup of leaders from Samsung and across the industry who will share their unique perspective on technology's hottest topics. From blockchain to enterprise solutions, game developer tools, and the future of mobile experiences, they will give you an insider's view you can't get anywhere else. Thank you for coming. Thank you.